Good morning, rest seekers. I'm Peggy Norwood Stella, here to share a few gentle, easy moves that you can put to use to help you relax, to relieve tension, and to bring you to a place where it just feels a whole lot better. Now, for the past couple of weeks, we've been looking at and working about lowering the shoulders and getting using some gentle easy moves to keeping the shoulders down, which of course is very relaxing to us. Now today what I want to do is build on that a little bit, because it's that same stress and tension that causes you to raise your shoulders also causes you to collapse in the chest area, so that the chest becomes narrower and tighter. And the more you are living in that stress and it's compounding itself, then the greater the chances that the shoulders being pulled forward towards each other, in addition to the shoulders coming up a little bit, that's going to be happening and may even start to feel like you're normal, when in fact this isn't your normal. And what it's preventing most of all, first and foremost, is your ability to be able to take a full deep breath. So have the mechanics of our breathing are impacted by our posture. We kind of want to pay attention to fixing that posture, not necessarily I don't like the word fixing, but we need to pay attention to those postures and see if we can redirect the energy in the body so that you can be in better alignment and better balanced in your energy. So here's what we're going to work on today. We're going to work on opening the chest. It's some very, very simple, gentle, easy move. And I'm going to give you a few pointers along with it to see how that feels for you. So we've talked about lowering the shoulders. We've done some gentle, easy moves for lowering the shoulders. If you want some reminders with those, you can simply go to my YouTube channel, Peggy Stella. There's a whole bunch of these gentle, easy moves that are there for you to explore, to use, to repeat. And what I'm going to do, I have another one that I had taught earlier for the chest called, it was called Twist to Relax or something like that. Anyway, I'm going to post it here in the comments when we're done with this so that you can do that one too. But today's is when we're just going to open the chest. I call it turn and look. It's that easy and simple. We start with the hands closed here, and again the thumbs on the chest. We've done this before as we are working on aligning the head, but the thumbs will be right here on the chest. And what I'd like for you to do is simply just let the shoulders relax. So imagine again that you're resting the elbows on the floor beside you. So don't have to force this, just the gentle prayer hands, thumbs right here on the chest. And what we're going to do first is begin to rotate the body about the spine. So the closest to the spine is the rib cage. So what you want to do is think of the rib cage traveling back around the spine. So you're just going to rotate the rib cage about the spine. Very gentle, very subtle. The next in that line would be the shoulder blade. So allow the shoulder blade to rotate back around the spine. So the spine is the center of this motion. Good. And now, to get a little bit more, we're going to move the elbow in that direction simply by sliding the thumbs over to the shoulder. Good. Now, you'll see that my elbow has lifted just a little bit, but the shoulders are down. So trying to keep the shoulders relaxed as you do this. But that slide, you're going to automatically feel the openness and the stretch across the chest here, simply with that slide. Now what I want you to do is to increase that turn. So go ahead, turn it a little bit more, and you're going to also turn your head and gaze past your elbow. Turn and look, just a gentle look now, not a stare, just a gentle gaze over that elbow. And then we're very gently just going to bring it back to center. So elbow relaxes as it comes back to center. Bring the thumbs back to center and allow the shoulders to relax. Elbows rest on the floor. Let it go for a moment. Feel that difference through the shoulder on the side. That was an extraordinarily gentle way of stretching out the chest, as well as giving the body a suggestion of shoulder back and down, keeping it relaxed, opening up in this area. Let's repeat it to the other side. Again, thumbs, like hands in the prayer position, thumbs right on the breastbone. Relax the shoulders. Imagine that you are resting your elbows on the floor. And then very gently, now we're twisting in the other direction, beginning with the rib cage. Rib cage rotates around the spine. And next, the shoulder blade begins to wrap around, around the spine. Good. And next, slide the thumbs to that shoulder, towards that shoulder, and allow the elbow to move back behind you. Feeling the stretch, especially in the front of that shoulder. Very gentle, keeping the shoulders down and relaxed. Now, turn your gaze over and gently gaze, looking past your elbow. And breathe through this very gently. And here we go. Coming back to center, just bring the thumbs back to center. Allow the elbows to rest on the floor. And release. And feel that the openness that comes through the chest. Now, we're going to go through this again. Now I'm going to give you another little hint about this move. If you keep the gaze soft, in other words, keeping soft in your eyes, so you're not staring over your elbow, you're not fixing on any one thing, but instead keeping your gaze soft. And hold that throughout the move. A soft gaze will also soften the heart. So an open heart and a soft gaze go hand in hand, so to speak. So we're going to work on softening the gaze and see how that also helps us to remain softer in our bodies. So, hands clasped in this position, thumbs on the chest. Keeping the elbows resting on the floor, and the head is in alignment with the shoulders. So the ears are lined up over the shoulders, not bowing forward. Begin the gentle twist as the rib cage moves about the spine. And follow that with the shoulder blade. And again, this is not forced, this is just a gentle twist. Follow that with the thumbs moving towards that shoulder. Keeping the elbow down. Now it's not going to be, of course, it's not going to be resting on the floor in this position. It has moved back behind you. Now remembering soft eyes. turn and gaze past that elbow so that you're not focusing on any one thing, but simply taking in your surroundings softly. Very nice. And now, very gently, we're going to return the thumbs back to the center of the chest. Relax and allow the elbows to rest on the floor. Feeling that settling into the body. Always coming back to a place of stillness so that your body has a chance to rest in that stillness, process what it just did, and allow it to sink into the body. Let's try it on the other side. So again, thumbs on the chest, hands in prayer position, elbows resting on the floor. Very gently, you're going to start the twist. First, the rib cage begins to wrap about the spine, and then the shoulder blade. And now we're going to be sending the elbow back by sliding the thumbs to that shoulder. Very nice. And now, keeping your eyes soft, gaze, turn and gaze past that elbow. And again, you're not fixing on anything. You're allowing all that's surrounding you to enter into the eyes. Breathing throughout. And then gently returning to center, allowing the shoulders to relax, elbows to rest on the floor. And now just allow the arms down by your side and take a moment to feel what it's like to have opened up this area. As I said, we're thinking open chest also allows for open heart. It also allows for greater breathing capacity. All of that is going to contribute to the feeling of relaxation, right? And in your registers in your body as a greater feeling of safety. So today, what we explored was opening the chest with the gentle, easy move called turn and look, but using that with soft eyes and an open heart so that you begin to allow the chest to soften and the shoulders to soften as a result of simply how you choose to use your vision. So I hope that you've enjoyed today's gentle, easy move. You may want to start putting this soft eyes into practice sometime and find that just even softening your gaze can help to relax the body, because the stare and that sharp vision goes right along with that fight or flight response that often gets stuck into our bodies, so that the staring from the eyes, the shoulders up, the readiness for fight or flight gets ingrained into the system. What we're doing is we're working at it from the body, softening the gaze and opening the chest so that physically the messages are returning to you, that there is a sense of safety, there is a sense of openness. Got it? Super. Now, if you want another chest opening move, I have found that twisting open is one way of doing it. We did it from a standing or even sitting position today, but another way you can do this is lying on the floor with your arms outstretched, and then you simply bend the knees and drop the knees to one side, and you will feel that you will feel that across the body as you do that twist. And you do the same thing to the other side. And you can turn your gaze and look softly over the opposite shoulder. So it's kind of a fabulous way for you to begin to experience what that open chest feels like and the sense of relaxation that you can get by being able to take a full and deeper breath, and by promoting that feeling of safety in your body. So as I said, I'm going to post the twist move that is on my YouTube channel. I'm going to post that here so that you can have access to that. You can also check out what other things might be in there, other gentle, easy moves that you can practice as well. I hope everyone's having a lovely day. We've cut like here in Wilmington, North Carolina. It's a pretty dreary, rainy day, very dark outside. I had to turn on some lights in here so that you could actually see me doing these gentle, easy moves. But we really needed the rain, so I guess it's just fine to spend a little day indoors. Happy to be able to share some gentle, easy moves with you today, and give them a try. You can repeat these as often as needed, and I'll see you again soon.